Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into overweight. 19 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Stout, which means of a person rather fat or of heavy build. Stout. For example, stout middle-aged men. Number 2. Podgy, which means of a person or part of their body rather fat. Podgy. For example, he put a podgy arm round Alan's shoulders. Number 3. Bulky, which means of a person heavily built. Bulky. For example, he was a bulky man, not good at climbing. Number 4. Large, which means of considerable or relatively great size, extent, or capacity. Large. For example, add a large clove of garlic. Number 5. Roly-poly, which means of a person having a round, plump appearance. Roly-poly. For example, a roly-poly young boy. Number 6. Obese, which means grossly fat or overweight. Obese. For example, he ate excessively and became obese. Number 7. Portly, which means especially of a man rather fat. Portly. For example, a portly, florid-faced man. Number 8. Fleshy, which means of a person or part of the body having a substantial amount of flesh. Fleshy. For example, Rufus had curiously sharp features for so fleshy a man. Number 9. Gross, which means unattractively fat or bloated. Gross. For example, I feel fat, gross, even my legs feel flabby. Number 10. Chubby, which means plump and rounded. Chubby. For example, a pretty child with chubby cheeks. Number 11. Fat, which means of a person or animal having a large amount of excess flesh. Fat. For example, the driver was a fat wheezing man. Number 12. Flabby, which means having soft, loose flesh. Flabby. For example, she was a flabby woman. Number 13. Rotund. Which means of a person large and plump. Rotund. For example, a small, rotund man in his late 30s. Number 14. Tubby. Which means short and rather fat. Tubby. For example, a small, tubby man. Number 15. Corpulent. Which means of a person fat. Corpulent. For example, his corpulent figure seemed to fill the small pulpit. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Hitting the subscription button is the best way to stay connected. See you in the next video.